Sunday, February 22nd, 2026, driving to work. I am working bulk 10 to 6 today. I like getting up at 6. That last half hour, 6:30, is like, by the end of the day, I'm just like, let's get out of here, man. So I have been doing better at working after work, driving. So that's a big difference. Big difference. I got ahead finally. I won't say ahead, but I paid my car payment on Wednesday this week. Wednesday night, I guess it was, or Thursday morning, Wednesday night. I've been paying my car payment on Sunday, 6 days late for like forever. Once I found out I could do that, I was like, oh yeah, okay. So I did that. I had contacted, I think I mentioned last video, Melissa Collins about doing Legal Shield with her. I gotta do something. I mean, this is what I trained for in my life. I was thinking right now, get on the freeway. I never learned a trade, you know. All the jobs I had, like mailman for 10 years. I just done rideshare for 7 years. I did other driving jobs, Airborne Express. I worked at McDonald's, you know, JCPenney. Those are all like non-trade jobs. You don't learn anything really. I mean, unless you get into management, that's a trade, I guess, but I didn't really do that. I don't want to get into management at Sprouts. They don't pay, man. They don't pay. Then you got to squeeze people for hours sometimes. You got to be on picky on little things. Hey, you did this wrong. I don't want to do that. Nope. Plus, the hours suck anyway in the grocery industry. So, I know mindset. I've been studying for my whole adult life. I need to apply it on something that's going to work with where you can make some quick money fast. And now the economy is so bad. Like it's bad. Like they always say, we're going to go into a depression like we've never seen. The dollar's going to crash. So whatever happens, we're about to go to war with Iran any day, I guess. Supposedly, I don't know. Got to have more money, so I'm going to do that. So March 1st is, I believe, Saturday or Sunday. I got to have that money. So she's so busy that she like stops recruiting for a while. And she goes, okay, my next group, March 1st, that's me. I was one of the first 10 to contact her, so I'm going to have that money ready to sign up with her. And we got to go, man. We got to go. I just saw SoFi change their thing to $100 again. That's good as well. I thought about doing Isogenics. I signed up and I bought a canister of Shake Mix, but Tanya Kirkpatrick is she's got a flake, man. She's just all over the place. You know, she's still mourning her husband's death 5 years later. That's her. I can tell that's her identity. And which is, you know, I've never gone through that, so I don't know. But and then 2 people in her family died recently, so she's all off on that tangent. I mean, she's just a mess. I've always thought about doing Melaleuca as well. Might still do it on the side. I follow Sadie something. Probably sign up with her. She's a little Spitfire. Yeah, so, and then at work, I've been doing e-commerce on Fridays. Christy asked me, do you like it? I'm like, nope, I don't like it. So hopefully I get off of it. I don't want to do it. Right now, spring training just started. So for the next month, I would rather just drive. So if they cut me my hours, I'm good. If they don't give me e-commerce, she probably still will. I'm only doing dairy 1 day a week. I did it yesterday. I worked 7 to 3. Now 7 a.m. is brutal. To get there at 7 a.m., not my favorite thing, man. When I started driving, I was so sleepy. I took a caffeine pill at 4 o'clock. Still didn't help. I did a couple rides, got to the airport, and I took like a 15-minute nap. I'm like, that did help. And then I did a couple more rides. I made like $100 last night, so that's good. 109, something like that. That's a big difference, man. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't doing the math of just working Sprouts on my Sprouts days. Like I can't. If I work 8 hours, which I don't, like today I'm working 7.5. I worked 6.5 yesterday? I don't know what it was. 7 to 3. I worked 7.5 yesterday. When I do e-commerce, I get 6 hours sometimes, 5.5. Not that I want to do e-commerce for 8 hours, I don't, but I'm saying I don't make enough money at Sprouts. Even when I work 8 hours, I make $99 take home. I was stupid. Although when I started at Sprouts, it was very hot and slow, so there wasn't a lot of rise anyway. But I just wasn't disciplined enough to get out. Even if you make $20, anything after work, it's something. And if you do it for 5 days, it's $100. Whatever. I mean, that was part of my relationship crashing and burning. Is when I started at Sprouts, I was making no money. Couldn't help her with the move-in. Stupidly, I thought her move-in covered the first month, so I didn't give her money for that. I mean, it was just a disaster. I think the last final straw was when I was going to drive to California, pick him up for Christmas, and I needed gas money. That was like, I think she was already done anyway. That was like the final straw. Like, that's it. I'm done with this guy. I don't know. I mean, we're almost 2 months now, like, broken up, but we're still living together. Cordial, I guess. We don't talk a lot, but we chit chat, small talk about whatever, work or the animals. And that's about it. We don't eat out anymore together. Obviously, we don't sleep together in the same room anymore, in the same bed. We don't do anything together anymore. She's going to she goes to church stuff. She went to a book club yesterday. She's trying to do her thing, whatever. Me, I don't have anybody in my sights right now. I mean, let's say right now I was making $5,000 a month. Yeah, I'd probably start dating. I don't know. I would like to just go out, maybe just like, hey man, let's just go out and have a drink or dinner. We don't have to get all serious, Like right now at work, it would be like Barbara. Barbara was always like, I think she's 55. She works like e-commerce and she works self-checkout. I don't know. A few weeks back, she's talking about going to Sedona. So I'm like, oh, so Barbara does hair and she does male grooming. I'm like, oh no, male grooming? Fuck that. You're right up in somebody's business when you do that, cutting their nose hairs and their ear hairs and all that. So I think maybe one of her male grooming clients took her to Sedona. So I'm like, okay, Barbara's out. She didn't go by herself. And then who else at work? Nobody really. Nobody I really. Oh, I can't think of anybody else. I mean, Jean, who I used to work with, she transferred to a different store. I have her Instagram. She does like swap meets, not swap meets, but farmers markets with her like art. But she's 65. So I don't want to go that much older, really. That's about, I mean, I think on dating apps and or Facebook. So Cole got a couple of dates off Facebook, dating, I guess app. But you need money to date, and I need to be paying Jessica full rent before she sees me going out. I would definitely need to be making a few $1,000s a month extra before I would do that. If I didn't want to do that, do I want to go jump through a bunch of hoops and try to impress somebody and deal with all their drama and trauma and kids they have and pets? And are they, plugged into the matrix? Are they unplugged from the matrix? Like, it's so complicated, I don't know, man. I want to go grab again. I probably will at some point, but I mean, now that I won't say it's busy, but because of spring training, there's rides right now. I mean, Lyft and Uber pay shit. Oh, you know who I'd like to go on that date would be Lexi from Trusted Auto. She's cute. I don't know what her deal is. No idea. Not that she's ever given me any indication I had a chance with her, but see, I'm delusional about how old I am as well. It's like she's probably super young too. She's probably like 30, early 30s, if that. I don't even know. It's be kind of crazy. I probably would try to be dating younger girls, and it would just be like a fucking train wreck. And God forbid I get somebody pregnant. Oh my God, that would be horrible. So yeah, it's starting to warm up now. It was cold the last few days, but now it's supposed to be in the 80s. So we might be done with the cold weather. I like when it's cold. I like hoodie weather when I take the cat out at night. All right, talk to you later.